Miss Kim Godwin, president of ABC? Oh, she sent Whoopi to time out for 2 weeks. But it's really a test run to see how those ratings go while Whoopi's in time out. Hopefully Whoopi has saved or made some good investments so she can tell Miss Kim Godwin and The View to take that job and shove it up their butt. All up their butt. Actress and talk show host Whoopi Goldberg is reportedly livid over ABC's decision to suspend her from The View and is threatening to quit the talk show for good after comments that she made about the Holocaust prompted outrage earlier this week. Whoopi came under fire for comments that she made about the Holocaust, saying that it wasn't about race when discussing the banning of Art Spiegelman's graphic novel Moss, a story about the Nazi regime by a Tennessee school district. Whoopi asserted the systematic state-sponsored genocide of 6 million Jews by the German regime who believed themselves racially superior was instead about man's inhumanity to man, adding that it occurred between two groups of white people. And according to NewsHub, Whoopi allegedly now feels humiliated by the powers that be at ABC after she followed their advice to publicly apologize for her remarks. A source told the New York Post that Whoopi feels ABC executives mishandled this. She followed their playbook. She went on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and then apologized on The View the next day. The source says her ego has been hurt and she's telling people that she's going to quit. The Hollywood Reporter noted that Whoopi's interview with Colbert was taped before she released her written apology on Twitter, in which she said she stood corrected and said she was sorry for the hurt that she caused. The following day, Whoopi invited the CEO of Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, to appear on The View and educate her on anti-Semitism and why her words were problematic. Whoopi opened the show by apologizing again and correcting her previous statement. She said, "The Holocaust is indeed about race because Hitler and the Nazis considered the Jews to be an inferior race. Words matter and mine are no exception. I regret my comments," she said. Kim Godwin, president of ABC, called Whoopi's comments misinformed, upsetting, and hurtful, saying decisions like the one she made to suspend Goldberg were never easy but necessary. We seem now to be in an era of just canceling people for misspeaking, for ignorance, lack of knowledge. Why does everybody just have to be immediately canceled? I don't understand why she had to be suspended, because it's not like she called somebody out of their name or said something evil towards another person. She just was misinformed. In my opinion, I felt like they could have kept the conversation going, because if she felt that way, there were other people that felt that way that are misinformed. And they could have brought someone on the show with the knowledge of what the Holocaust was really all about to educate people that really didn't know, that really didn't understand. The suspension was unnecessary because I didn't feel that she did that out of malice or trying to hurt anyone. She just misspoke out of misinformation. So that could have been handled differently to me. It could have been a very educational moment. And that post, that tweet from Kim Godwin, I was like, what the hell? Who the hell is she talking to, a child? Kim probably felt like she had to do it to prove to the higher heads over her that, oh, I'm making sure she stay in line, make sure she know her place. Now, if the producer was white, I wouldn't have been surprised at all with the suspension without pay. Now, that wouldn't have been a surprise to me, because you know the Karens, they be like, look at here, gal, I'm not gonna give you a lashing this time, but you've forgotten your place, so I'm gonna have to put you in timeout so you can think about what you done. Don't you never fix your mouth to talk to us that way. And you go on over there timeout for 2 weeks. If these ratings drop, I'm gonna bring you back. But if they climb, I'm gonna bring you back just for a minute, long enough till I can think of good enough reason to get rid of your black ass permanently. You know, a lot of times it do be your own race. They want to see you gone. So I don't know how they did this, if they called Whoopi in the office to tell her she suspended or called on the phone or whatever they did. Whoopi, when they told you that they were suspending you for 2 weeks, you should have told them these very wise words. Kiss my black ass. I'm out this bitch. I quit. Because what she said was not out of malice. Now, if she said something hurtful to try and mean to hurt someone, yes, the suspension would have been warranted. But just her speaking out of ignorance, and they're on a talk show and you have to think quick and think of something to say. Maybe she did know, but she just misspoke just out of the moment. There have been other hosts on that show that have said much worse. Can't we say Megan, privileged, spoiled brat McCain? All the shit that they allowed her to say and get away with no consequences. I never heard her apologize, not one time. But yes, she remained until she left on her own. I don't believe a person should be punished for misspeaking, especially when there's an opportunity to educate. Not for just that person, but just others that don't even know. Just like the situation with Sharon Osbourne. She was punished just for supporting her friend, even though she didn't think the same way as the friend. But just for her saying, I support my friend, I don't believe in what he believes in, but it's still her friend. She was punished just for supporting a friend. I thought she was very funny, very entertaining. There was just no reason for her to be cast away the way she was. That was uncalled for. I haven't watched the talk ever since. And it's just crazy. Even when some of them do apologize, they're still punished. They're still cast away. And I feel like her 2-week suspension, it's a test run. They're going to be watching those ratings very closely these 2 weeks Whoopi is gone. Let those ratings go up while she's gone. She might not be back ever. And that's why I say, Whoopi, tell them to take the View and shove it. Shove it all the way up where the sun don't shine. I don't think Whoopi should go back to the View. Start your own talk show, Whoopi. Whoopi on YouTube. We'll watch it.